For centuries, the name alone sent shivers down the spines of ordinary Chinese citizens. A system so brutal, so absolute, it etched fear into the very fabric of society. This was the era of the Wu Xing, the 5 punishments. Forget fines or imprisonment. These were sentences designed to mutilate, to humiliate, to ultimately erase a person from existence. Prepare to delve into a shocking history, a true story of ancient China's most terrifying forms of torture. To understand the 5 punishments, we must understand the world they inhabited. Ancient Chinese legal systems, while often sophisticated for their time, could also be incredibly harsh. The concept of collective responsibility meant entire families could suffer for the crimes of one individual. Maintaining social order and the authority of the emperor was paramount, and severe punishment was seen as a necessary deterrent. The Wu Xing evolved over centuries, solidifying into a core element of justice, or rather, injustice, during periods like the Qin and Han dynasties. The first of the 5 punishments was mo, tattooing or branding. This was not the decorative art form we know today. Mo involved permanently marking the face or other visible parts of the body with characters signifying the crime committed. This was a punishment designed for public humiliation, a brand of shame that the individual would carry for life. It served as a constant reminder of their transgression and ostracized them from society. The second punishment, yi, was far more brutal. The cutting off of the nose, the permanent physical disfigurement, instantly altering the victim's appearance and social standing. Beyond the obvious physical pain and the lifelong impact on breathing and smell, yi was a profound act of dehumanization. It marked the individual as damaged, incomplete, and further relegated them to the fringes of society. Imagine the daily struggle, the constant stares, the inability to fully participate in social life. The third punishment, yue, the amputation of one or both feet. This punishment was designed to cripple the individual, rendering them unable to work, travel, or even easily flee. It ensured a life of dependence and constant suffering. The practical implications were devastating, turning able-bodied individuals into burdens on their families and society. The pain would have been excruciating, and the long-term impact on mobility would have been immense. The fourth punishment, gong, castration, was a particularly humiliating and devastating punishment, primarily inflicted on men. It not only prevented procreation, effectively ending the family line, but also carried immense social stigma. Castrated individuals were often relegated to service within the imperial palace as eunuchs. a position that held a complex status, sometimes influential, but always marked by their physical alteration. For women, a comparable punishment, though less frequently discussed in historical records, involved the severing of the tongue or other forms of reproductive harm. The final and most severe of the 5 punishments was Da Pi, the death penalty. This could take various forms, from beheading to strangulation. After enduring the previous mutilations, Da Pi offered a grim finality. For those subjected to the preceding punishments, death might have even been seen as a release from a life of constant suffering and social ostracization. The execution served as a stark warning to the populace, reinforcing the consequences of defying imperial law. The 5 punishments represent a dark chapter in Chinese history, a testament to the brutal methods employed to maintain order. Over time, these extreme forms of torture were gradually phased out, replaced by less physically destructive punishments, like imprisonment and exile. However, the legacy of the Wu Xing serves as a stark reminder of the potential for cruelty within legal systems and the importance of humane justice. The stories of those who endured these punishments, though often lost to history, whisper a chilling tale of suffering and resilience. Thank you for venturing into this unsettling part of history with us. What are your thoughts on the 5 punishments? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video informative and thought-provoking, please like, share, and subscribe for more explorations into the fascinating and often dark corners of history.